Alright, I did not think I'd be opening up this box right here because the DJI Neo 2 seems to be impossible to get here in the US. So I want to give a huge shout out to US Drone Supply for hooking me up with the DJI Neo 2 bundle. And the one thing that's crazy about US Drone Supply is that they are actually based here in San Diego, so I wanted to check for myself to make sure that they were legit. So I got in contact with them, checked out their warehouse in person, and not only do they have all of the drones in stock, they also have a ton of accessories that are normally hard to get. They have those in stock as well. So if you're in the US looking for a reliable place to purchase your drones, they have the Neo 2, the Mavic 4 Pro, as well as the DJI Mini 5 Pro. Make sure you guys check out US Drone Supply, and if you guys do purchase something through their website, make sure you guys type in FlytPath at checkout, and they'll give you guys free overnight shipping. Now back to the unboxing of the Neo 2. This is the Fly More combo, and it's also the Motion bundle. There are some other bundles out there where it's just a drone by itself, or the drone and some other batteries, but this is the one that has the motion controller and the goggle. Opening up the front of packaging, we have a little barcode, the drone right up top, and there it is. Does seem, I would say, just a little bit bigger than the Neo. Of course, I'll put these side by side, but I do like it. It comes with a little darker color. Headset. Ugh. All right, everything out here. This is the Fly More bundle pack of stickers as well as screwdriver right inside. We also have the motion controller, so right here. Motion controller, we got the lanyard or the wrist strap, and then we also have the battery. And because it's the Fly More combo, we have the battery hub here, so it does come with 2 extra batteries. Area for your thumb to pop them out, so that's how you would pull them out. And then we also have replacement propellers, 2 of them. So there is no like quick release props or anything like that for the drone. Now, as far as the drone goes, let's just put these side by side with the Neo 1. Definitely is a size difference between the two. A little bit bigger on the Neo 2. We also have a top load battery on the Neo 2 versus the Neo 1, which is bottom loaded right there. And you can see that we have antennas here on the back. We also have vision cameras right here on the bottom as well as on the top, which of course we don't have that on this one. God, I feel like it's so fragile. And again, big difference you'll see with the cameras is that we have a 2-axis gimbal versus a 1-axis. The 1-axis on the Neo 1 only goes up and down just like that. But here on the Neo 2, it goes up and down, but it also goes side to side. So you do have that additional axis for you to get more stabilized footage out of the Neo 2 versus the Neo 1. We also have removable prop guards here up top. And I actually do like the fact that it looks like it's a design element that they added on here. You can see in the very front that there's 2 screens now, but they also added these little nubs here on the front. I'm assuming it's not only for removing the prop guards, but it gives you a little bit of protection to protect the screen. So if you were to hit this directly against a wall, kind of crazy. When putting the drones down, the Neo 2 actually sits lower than the Neo 1. As far as the profile goes. So that's kind of cool, except for the antennas do stick out. Now to pilot the Neo 2, as far as this bundle goes, it does come with this right here, which is the Goggles N3. So you are going to be flying it with these goggles here. You're not going to be looking at a screen. And to pilot it, you'll be using this right here, which is the RC Motion 3 remote control. And if you guys have seen my Neo video, my first one, using the remote control is actually really fun and intuitive. The one thing I like about the N3 goggles is that it is DJI's, I believe it's their DJI's most affordable goggles, but I do like the fact that the screen on the inside is actually pretty simplified. You actually don't even need to adjust anything as far as no diopters here at the very bottom. It's kind of weird because you're kind of used to making adjustments, but here it's like you're just putting on goggles and you have this big screen right in front of your face and everything just works and everything's in focus. And the screen is nice and big. And you also have a built-in battery into the head strap right here. So you don't have any dangling batteries that you have to put a lanyard around your neck or anything like that. Everything's integrated into the headset. Now, when quickly comparing the Neo 1 to the Neo 2, you can see we have the mode switch at the very top here. So if you wanted to go from droney to follow to orbit and things like that, you're gonna switch that up here. Where here on the Neo 2, you actually have a screen that's gonna show you what mode you are in. When looking at the bottom of the Neo 2 versus the Neo 1, We have a bunch of channels here, I'm assuming to disperse the heat a little bit better. And while I have my scale out, just want to do a quick weight check. On the Neo 1, 135 grams. And here the Neo 2 comes in at 161 grams, and that's also with the transceiver attached to the back. And again, huge thanks to US Drone Supply. I'll leave their information down below if you guys are interested in picking up some of these hard to get DJI drones. And also don't forget to type in FlytPath at checkout for free overnight shipping. The drone came with 1 bar, which means time to charge all of this up, download the latest firmware, get this thing all updated, get some test flights up, and of course, I'll be back to report on it. If you guys want to see those videos, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. This is Ultra Nastasio with FlytPath.com. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.